What's going on, everybody? All right, listen, I want to just kind of give you an idea of where we're at because while we're waiting for the other side to obviously make their move, cover their shorts, people got to understand one thing. All those shorters, those funds, whatever, on the other side, you have to understand something. Everybody on that side knows the crisis is real, while everybody on this side is just waiting for the stock to climb up. But I'm going to give you a little bit of an example. The Fed opened up the window in order to, put cash out there for banks to offset like a possible crisis, like emergency. The problem is that was supposed to taper off once the bank solved this problem. The problem was it only tapered off a little bit. The banks continue to take that money. They're continuing to take that money to stay afloat, to look normal. I'm talking about here in the U.S., okay? But you need to understand something. The Fed is going to have to close that window in the next couple of days or open it up entirely. So, see, it's a complete reversal. The idea of like they're raising interest rates, but they're putting money out there to offset the banking crisis. But the problem is, the interest rates is bad enough, of course, it made things worse, but then they're giving the money. But the thing is, you can't stop. But something's going to stop them, which is you can't do that, and then they'll break the dollar. That's besides the point. But I want to tell you something. Not all the shorters on the other side, because some of them, got money. But like I told you, there's a lot of them there. If you look at the list of the shorters that are AMC shorters, not everybody's big. And their clients, seeing what's happening, are starting to pull money aside or have the phone calls. This. Let me tell you something. When Evergrande happened, led to Archaeos, and Archaeos led to Genesis, Silvergate, yada yada yada, all that stuff, FTX, everything. You have to understand they were still putting money out there. They were still sucking up all that negative, toxic stuff. You can't really do it anymore. Right now, over the weekend, Deutsche Bank might go bye-bye. But the funny thing about it is, like those smaller funds that are shorting AMC, if the head guys are not saying, "Yo, what the fuck are we doing here? Let's just close this out before it gets dangerous," because they need to get money, okay? But the funny thing is, there's plenty of companies, firms, that are doing their risk assessments going into the next couple of days. That meeting with Yellen today, that raised a lot of alarms going up, okay? And Deutsche Bank is not small, it's big. And who's going to save them? There's no UBS to come to their rescue. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you is this. If you're shorting AMC and you're vulnerable and you're small, your days are numbered. There's just no way around it. The only thing that can save you is you can hold out long enough to see if the reverse merger split, all that stuff happens. So time is ticking, but honestly, we have until the 27th of April. I think it's on our side. Enjoy that high cost to borrow, because that shit ain't fun. So, giant love.